Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreams Tarot. I'm doing a reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Just to go over the basics, it is a general read. Sorry, y'all know the drill. It's a general read, so that means that it may or may not resonate with you. Roles can be reversed, energy can be vice versa. This is a timeless reading, yada yada yada. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. It means a lot. It supports me and my channel. I'm brand new to YouTube, but I've been reading tarot a long time, so I hope you will support me and my channel. So, okay. Wow, Leo. So you got the Elixir of Life. This is from the Mystical Moments, the Oracle of Mystical Moments tarot deck, which I genuinely love. It's really a combination of kind of like surrealist art that really combines nature and femininity mostly here, which I try and lean towards like gender neutral tarot readings, but you know, we also can't, you know, necessarily escape gender, right? So it is what it is. And so this deck is quite feminine. So I'm gonna go ahead and read from the book for y'all. So check it out. Elixir of Life, healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, truth. A woman is leaning towards a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes closed. I'm just making, yep, closed. I'm sorry, I'm in a mood. Concentrating on the lush bloom. She is receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. Ooh, she can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or in a garden can help still our wandering mind and heal a troubled heart. That's very real. You know, Leo, when I was pre-shuffling the decks here, I did see a couple of cards that indicated a little bit of heartbreak going on for you, so that could be a factor in your energy right now, and it may be really helpful for you to kind of what stood out the most to me in reading that was the hearing the whispers of the universe through the wind in the trees, and like the mingling of like your breath with the wind, and that kind of combining your energy and your essence with this, like in this really gentle kind of way with nature. That just kind of like hit me in like a tingly sort of way. So I just wanted to focus on that for this card here. I just feel like, you know, maybe you need to go and just kind of like feel the wind on your skin and just sit quietly and like hear the insects or something, you know? I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. The little things, the gentle things. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot on it, see what it's all about. Whew. Thank you, Spirit, for all your guidance and messages. We definitely couldn't do it without you. If you have any messages here for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any messages for Leo, Spirit? How about messages of guidance to heal a troubled heart or to calm a wandering mind? Any messages of guidance? Okay, I think it's, oh, okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck, if you can see that there. That to me, well, the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior of the tarot, right? So what I'm seeing is that maybe it's really about being reinvigorated and feeling less defensive and healing from this wounded warrior mentality, right? So what you got coming out is the Eight of Pentacles. And what I'm really feeling for this card is about doing, keeping yourself busy, you know, not necessarily saying that you should, like suppress your feelings and like do busy work and stuff. But I just mean like maybe focus on the things that you need to do, that you need to take care of. I just realized my heater's on. Just give me one moment. Okay, it just tends to create a lot of background noise and is a little bit obnoxious, and I also overheat, so. Well, I just feel like doing the work that is necessary in your day-to-day life, you know, so that you're making sure that you're not dwelling too much on the things that trouble you, right? So just making sure that you're taking care of your day-to-day stuff. This could also mean doing inner work, right? So, you know, sometimes, more often than not, really, our inner work does consist of contemplating quite a bit. Okay, so we might need to, you know, take a step away from busy work to do inner work, right? So I think it's just finding that balance. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull some more cards on it. Thank you, Spirit. Do you have any more? Yeah, clearly. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take them. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups in reverse. This to me speaks about emotional fulfillment and happiness not necessarily being in full force for you right now. Okay, Leo. Very possible. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this could have to do with a love situation for sure. Like I was seeing the Three of Swords in the pre-shuffle, and I was seeing the Three of Cups and the Lovers. And here's what I'm seeing for you is, yeah, I think that you are experiencing a lot of anxiety. It's funny, I actually was just randomly clicked on my last Leo reading as I was kind of looking to see, you know, which signs I should do first. And I ended up watching some of my last Leo reading, and you might want to watch it as well because your energy was like so high vibe. And when I say high vibe, I mean you were like getting shit done and really, really energetic and really coming in full force and super powerful and positive and just like on your grind. Like it was awesome. And then the Nine of Swords came out in that reading as well. And so what I got from that was that you were having a little bit of stress and anxiety about the things that you're actually accomplishing. And I call it success stress. And if you've ever accomplished anything great in your life, or you've gained something that was really important to you that you worked on for a long time, and you started to get anxiety and stress because of it, then you know what I'm talking about. And a lot of times when people experience success stress, they actually don't know what's going on. Like they're like, well, I should be happy right now, right? Like I just got a really high paying job or something. I should be like really stoked and really excited, but instead I'm feeling all this anxiety. So what's going on here? So in the last reading, I was just touching on, you know, to beware of burnout, right? Overworking yourself, to be aware that, you know, that you can get anxiety when you are successful, and to just not be super confused and beat yourself up about it. And since I am brand new to YouTube, that video actually doesn't have any views. So I was like, darn, I just hope the Leo that reading was for. I wasn't even bummed because I don't have views, because I didn't expect a lot coming into this. I really just want to share messages, and I know that it takes time and consistency and hard work and dedication and all those things anyway for my channel to grow and for participation from y'all, right? So all that I was feeling was that I was like, gosh, I'm worried that the Leo that reading was for, that they didn't see it in time, and that they might start to experience this anxiety and not really have any insight into as to why, and they're going to get burnt out overworking, and they're going to be confused as to why it is that they're stressed and why they have anxiety. And also in that reading, there was, it came through that there might be like a situationship that, you know, some Leo somewhere was planning on ending because they weren't really feeling like it was something that they had time or energy for, or it wasn't really something they wanted to get serious about. I don't know exactly, but, you have coming out here the Ten of Swords in reverse. And this card, it says, everything's fine. I don't know if you can see that. Everything's fine, right? Obviously not. You got 10 swords sticking out of you, honey. And we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse as well here, Leo. So what I'm getting for you is that this is a love connection that is, you are trying to end it, and it's not ending. This person is in and out, and that there's like, you know, it's just mad player vibes, and it's making you unhappy from what I can gather here. It's at least definitely causing you some amount of anxiety, right? Which I feel bad for. I'm sorry, right? Like, that sucks. But I know how it is, Leo, because plenty of times in my life, and like, I typically try and keep myself out of readings, like, but I just want to say that sometimes it's hard to let people go, especially when the sex is good, okay? Or when like it's fun and it's passionate and it's exciting, and this person is like, they surprise you out of nowhere. It's like, "Hey, what are you doing tonight?" You know? But you got to realize, like, if someone is just like out of the blue wanting to like come over and like have a good time with you or whatever, like, not only do you have to think to yourself, well, what are they doing in their spare time when they're not with me, and when they don't just randomly want to drop into my life, like, what are they up to? Like, because there's not enough commitment here for me to like feel comfortable asking that. But at the same time, it makes me wonder where they're filling in the gaps for their desires and their fulfillment with other people, right? Which, if that's okay with you, that's okay with you, right? Like, excuse me, there's nothing wrong. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with polyamory. There's nothing wrong with casual dating or casually dating multiple people. I mean, in the world of COVID, I think obviously there should be that conversation happening. But I think that if that's not the world that you exist in, right? Like, because I feel like people have taken a lot of different routes with this thing here, that, you know, you might still be maintaining some level of promiscuity or something, and you're really not that concerned about it, okay? If that's where you are, I'm not judging you for that. I'm just saying that not only do you have to worry about that with other people and dishonesty and promiscuity and whatever, if that's something that bothers you. I'm like trying to be as diplomatic as possible, y'all. You really have to give me claps for this, okay? Because it's difficult. I'm really not judging anybody, but I am saying that there is a certain amount of you know, that this person, if they're just gonna keep coming in and out like that, like, I'm telling you, okay, you would not be getting this card, and you would not be getting this card, like, if it was all good. Okay, so I don't even need to explain it to you. What I'm saying, Leo, I'm sorry. You're getting the strength card as well. This is totally your energy. I just need to like somehow like swing, because what I'm trying to tell you is I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's difficult to be strong when you're tempted, okay? It's hard to be strong when you are having fun with somebody, or like I said, when the sex is good, when it's like, you know, this person's like, you know, just kind of like, oh, I'll just trot on in and be like, hey, what's up, Leo? You know, I'm feeling frisky. How are you? You know, I just got 1313 on the ticker, so you feel me? It's hard to say no, but you've got the strength within you to say no. Especially if you're overworking, you might be like taking a little bit of like solace in these like random sexcapades in order to take your mind off things, okay? But I just have a weird feeling about it, and obviously you do too. And you even had the Nine of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. You know, I mean, I would just keep that in mind. Like, this person might not be like healthy for your mental health. Might not be good for your mental health. Oh, that's a lot of cards. I'm not gonna take them. Sorry. It might not be good for your mental health. It might not be good for your spiritual health. I feel like it's troubling your mind and your heart, and that you're like needing to reconnect with yourself and like, you know, fight anxiety. Yeah, you've got the Knight of Cups coming out. I feel like you're a lot more romantic than this person is, Leo. I really do. I feel like you have a lot more emotional availability and emotional vulnerability, and I don't feel like this person does over here. I don't even think they're good at being a Knight of Wands. Which is why it's coming out in reverse. This person wants to be a fuckboy, but I just don't think they're good at it. You know, fuckboy, fuck human, you know. You feel me? I just don't think that they're, yeah. I don't know. I'm annoyed by that. I'm just getting old. Yeah, I don't know. We'll keep going with that. I I just feel like I'm getting old and I'm not into it anymore. And so like, I just can't imagine people being into that. So I just kind of like assume, and then I have to backtrack and be like, well, but if you're into that, that's fine. You know, and like some people are, I have to remember like, you know, some people are still young and spry and haven't had their heart broken 1,000 times. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, honey. Gee whiz. Yeah, there's a silver lining, don't worry. Oh, fuck. Excuse my language. I've cursed more in this reading than I think I have in any of my other readings I've uploaded so far. I'm trying to be diplomatic. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Leo. I'm so sorry, boo, because I just feel like how this is affecting you. And it might not even just be this person, okay? It could just be a combination of things. A lot of times when we have situations going on in our life, it's really a deeper reflection of something else, or it triggers something that's a lot deeper, where we're like, you know, you have someone who's in and out of your life and it's just kind of like a fuck human or whatever, and you're just like, why does this always happen to me? Or why do I always attract this type of person? Do you feel me? It gets deeper where you're just like, oh, like this is a reflection of how much I value myself. Or like, why do I just allow people back into my life who I know are just not going to stick around, you know? And you start to do a lot of like self-reflection, which is good, but then it can turn into self-loathing, where that you start to like get down on yourself about it, and you're like, you know? So here's what I have to share with you. Yeah, let's start with this one. So you've got the Five of Wands in reverse. This is great news. This is about the end of a conflict, the end of competition. This very well could be you, you know, ending the internal conflict, because we also have the Two of Swords coming out in reverse, Leo. So you could very well be conflicted about this person's situation. You could be conflicted about, you know, a number of things in your life. You're, you know, difficult to see a way forward. You're feeling stuck. You're just indecisive. And, you know, and this is about you coming out of that energy, right? When in the reverse. So it's the same thing with the Five of Wands in the reverse. You know, Five of Wands does talk about conflict with others. It does talk about conflict, like competition. It can even be friendly competition in certain contexts. But in this case, I am feeling this is more of like an internal conflict, because it can also mean that, right? I think it's really important as a tarot reader. Like I said, I've been reading tarot a long time, is that contextualizing the cards that you get out in a spread is really important, because it's more about the cards surrounding the card and the context of the reading more than the card itself. And so I just implore you, like, if you're watching a tarot reader that they just say the same thing for every card every time, then I'm just letting you know right now, like, no offense, but there's always a deeper nuance to each card depending on the context of the reading. Okay, so I don't know why I felt like I need to tell you that, because, you know, it's just important. So anyway, you are starting to end the conflict, in the internal indecision, internal struggle, right? So then you've got the Two of Cups coming out in reverse here. I feel like this is not your person, Leo. I've got to take this ring off. It's a new ring, and it's just a little bit uncomfortable at the moment. But I just don't feel like this is your person, Leo. And, you know, maybe you don't even care about that. Maybe you're not looking for your person. I also like to remind people that, like, you may be looking for a good match, but there's no such thing as a perfect fit. And there is also no such thing as a perfect person, okay? Really, at the end of the day, it's about finding someone who's compatible and compatible enough, okay? You know, and I'm not saying for you to settle for less than what you deserve, or to put yourself in a relationship that is not going to make you happy or fulfilled. You know, like, at the end of the day, you should be better off single, you know? And I know that sounds messed up, especially if you're lonely. I don't know why I'm like rambling on these like multitudes of pathways of explaining myself, but like, I hope that you're following me here. Basically what I'm trying to tell you is that, you know, it is okay to want to be in a relationship. 100%. If you want partnership, that's super valid. I want you to feel valid in your desire for another person to connect with and share with and, you know, collaborate with and grow with. I mean, it's amazing. Partnership and even, you know, friendship. I scratched my leg, by the way. Even friendship is super powerful in your life and can be incredibly, enriching, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say to you, Leo, is that when it comes to finding a person that you want to connect with on like an intimate level, a partnership level, you have to know that even though you may be, looking for someone who's compatible, there's never going to be the one. And I know that's hard to hear from, especially a tarot reader, because everybody freaking likes to be like, your soulmate, your twin flame, your karmic, you're this, you're that. And I'm like, look, everybody is a teacher. Okay? Everybody's a teacher. Some people teach us how to love unconditionally. Some people teach us how to love ourselves more. Some people teach us how to let go. Some people teach us how to overcome resentment and learn forgiveness. I mean, shoot, like every single person I've encountered in my life in an intimate way has taught me some form of lesson. Okay? So I guess what I'm trying to say is this is not somebody you're compatible with. God, how do I get there? Forgive me, Leo. Because then you've got the sun coming out in reverse, Leo. Like, I just feel like this is not making you happy. Whatever position you're in right now, whether it be like work, love, family, friendships, I just feel like you're so full of love. Like, you've got the Ace of Cups coming out. Like, the universe loves you. Like, and you have so much love. Like, this is you being in connection with the divine. This is you being in connection with that overflowing cup of, eternal love, really. I really see the aces as gifts from the universe. So I see the aces as, these are the ethereal hand, like coming through and like handing you a gift, right? So I see this as being the universe and it's, I mean, I feel like this is just about divine love, okay? All right. And then it can be divine love that comes through another person, that comes through you, that comes through the birds flying through the sky. Like, shoot, you know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say to you, Leo, is there's some type of change that needs to happen for you in your life in order for you to, avoid burnout, calm your anxiety, heal your heart. I really do feel like I guess connecting with nature is your, like, a big piece of advice for you. Connecting with that universal love, like listening for those whispers, right? Reconnecting with yourself. And just like all this other stuff, I really just feel like it's a waste of your time and energy, basically, to be quite frank. And it is causing you more anxiety and stress than it's worth. And I understand that getting laid is important to most people. I'll just say it's important to some people. And it can relieve stress and it can be healthy, but if you're not compatible, even just even on a personality level and energy level, like, with somebody and you want more, or you just, you know what I mean? It can cause more harm than good, and it's not worth it, and you might as well get yourself off. I'm just going to be really frank with you. Anyway, I'm not qualified for monetization yet, and probably won't be for a while, so I'm going to say whatever I want. Anyway, Leo, I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to support me and my channel, help me grow. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube, but I've been reading tarot a long time, and I'm super happy to bring these messages to y'all. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope that you will tune in next time. Thanks so much.